It's a rainy one, it's a cold one, but it is Monday. Monday still gets a bad rap. Poor Monday, Moon Day. Sundays ain't much better for me, to be honest with you, because, day of the sun, Sunday. Yeah, too bad it's followed by Monday, beginning of the work week. So poor Monday's been getting a bad rap for quite a while now. But, alright. New series is coming up. Lots of new little things popping up here and there. And now everybody is speculating as to what this upcoming episode is. Their doctor said, I visited here before. I was never more scared in my life and things like that. But if Shooty cries, that's the end of the series. It's, oh my God. I know, it's coming up on us fast now. But here's the big problem. I have no idea when we're going to do the Omega Files because there's a lot of Saturdays scheduled for this year, so I got to sit down and really think about that. About when we're going to do the live chat, because also we have Easter coming up. And I don't believe in doing podcasts on holiday weekends because I think that's a time you should spend with family, friends, and whatever, not worrying about what's going on YouTube. Yep, the show's dead, but it's still selling like hotcakes. I still wonder where that saying came from. But oh well. Well, have they confirmed this is a sequel to Midnight? See, that's the thing. Has that really been confirmed or not? Because they showed this mean-looking dude also in the trailer, and it's like, if you do hold up Omega's original mask from back all the way at the Three Doctors and compare some of the contouring onto this creature's face, there are similarities, but like I said, I was wanting Omega to come back a long time ago, and they said, no, no, no. Plus, Omega's being held by the same people. The people who created K9, the character, also created Omega, if I remember correctly. So, that's the big question. I have not seen any of the Series 2 leaks. Someone said they were sending me the link to it, but I haven't found it on the Dr. Freedom page, and I haven't found it on my Twitter pages. Well, I have two now. Like I said, there's my main one, which I've had for decades, and then I had this new one I just created so I can actually go through X on my desktop without going suspicious login. Yeah, you've been logging in from these system in this IP address for years, but now it's suspicious. I think maybe Pip and Jane Baker, just going off memory here, had created the Ronnie. I can't remember the name of the two gentlemen who created K9 and Omega. I know one of them passed away recently. It was like a couple of years ago. They were going to do a K9 versus Omega movie, which never surfaced. And the point is, yeah, you could have had K9 versus Omega, but you can't mention the Time Lords. You can't mention Doctor Who, anything in Doctor Who. And what chance does K9 have against Omega? Okay, all right. So the problem is well, they said this person's been accurate before. I've been accurate before, but somebody still every now and then I got thrown disinformation. You got to be careful, because sometimes what the studio will do is they'll start figuring out, okay, somebody, on the staff is sending out info. We don't know who it is yet. Then they'll start putting out, fake storylines or whatever. Then that person passes them on, and then that's part of the thing. So you got to be careful when that kind of happens. I know. I'm wondering when they're going to finally get Wednesday out. I think that's supposed to be this year, ain't it? They're going to put out another series of Wednesday. But like I said, it's these new schedules for streaming series. By the time you get a new series, it's usually a couple years. Ugh. Hell, Millie Bobby Brown's out doing movies and shit. She's already gotten married. And now, now they're going to throw out the last season of Stranger Things. I'm like, throw it out at you. And I'm like, it's just crazy. And that's the problem with streaming series. Plus, you're getting less episodes per streaming series. I know. I saw that he put up a picture of himself. I think it was on Instagram where he's in the TARDIS set, and it's like, and he even messaged back, no, the TARDIS set has not been torn down. See, my explanation was, even if they had, taken it down, I believe it's a sectional thing. Just maybe they needed the space, because remember, they're not going to get around to filming Series 3 for a while. Yeah, but the TARDIS set is still up. Like I said, it's wild fans screaming because, oh, look, Shooty's in front of a backdrop. No, that's called a simple matter of they wanted to do a new intro for this, video or this clip, and it was easier for Shooty where he was just to stand in front of a green screen than fly him all the way back to Cardiff to shoot like a 10, maybe 30-second bit. So like I said, and also, like Mark sent me that article about the guy who was in Doctor Who Unleashed who had the thing up. It could be they just got rid of Doctor Who Unleashed. Or they've got the time between series that they can go do another project and come back and do this one. That's all that is. But of course, the naysayers are propping themselves up going, look at my evidence. Ha 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 ha. I'm not going. Next thing you know, they're going to say the platypus is the reason for the downfall of our, ecological system. It's going to be crazy. Well, filming hasn't even been scheduled that I know of yet because they're waiting for the word from Disney. Unless you've heard otherwise, let me know. So, but like I said, they're sitting back waiting on, to get the official word. Now, you see, the thing is, everybody's saying, well, if Disney steps out, then the show is canceled. No, that's not how it works. If Disney steps out, that just means the show won't be being distributed on Disney Plus anymore. That's all that is. But given the fact that Star Wars is going down in a maelstrom right now, I have an eerie feeling they're going to try to hang on to as many sci-fi properties as they can get, because even George Lucas finally stopped and said, no. And I love how everybody's like, it's this guy's fault. It's that guy's fault. Star Wars go wrong. And I keep telling you, there's only one person you can blame for what happened with Star Wars, and that's George Lucas. He should have never sold it. All he did was prove that dreams can come with a price tag, and it's been, far as I'm concerned, this is my opinion, it's been total foobar ever since. Now there's this thing going around that they're going to say Luke was gay, and I'm like, why does it matter? Just like, who cared that Dumbledore was gay? What's the point? What does this have to do with the bearing on any story that these characters have been involved in? You know, well, the thing is, they're waiting because, all right, now I got to get back to my original point. Disney was providing part of the budget. And depending on how much budget money you have between Bad Wolf, the BBC, and Disney, depends on what parts of what scripts you're going to follow. That does matter. Well, the thing is too many stars in a movie can either make you or break you. And you're looking, I think, at a 3-hour plus movie, if I remember right, their estimated runtime, and for Avengers Doomsday. At least that's what I keep hearing. And look at how many main cast members you've got. How many millions did they blow just on the cast? You know? The problem was they hit the end of the story, the end of the circle. They hit Avengers Endgame. And there's just nothing that can stand up to it. There's nothing that comes close. They set the bar so high on themselves that, you know, even a jackrabbit on crack isn't going to get up that bar anytime soon. And, you know, Deadpool and Wolverine, of course, did surprise the shit out of everybody. But I heard there's stuff going on with Ryan Reynolds and all that now, and it's like, just like, I don't know why they even made the Black Widow movie. I didn't make it past the opening credits. I'm getting tired of really good songs being slowed down and turned into cry fests for, you know, and bad versions for movies. Did I really have to see listen to Smells Like Teen Spirit, you know, perform so badly it made me want to cry? Just for the opening titles? I didn't make it past that. Also, I wasn't even I wasn't even interested. We already know her story. They basically told that same story in Peggy Carter for the other character. It was the same training program and everything. I didn't even try to watch Madam Web. I had no interest in the character. And it didn't look like it was going to be anything like the character I did know, which was all the way back in the days when you had that Spider-Man series. I think it was the animated one from the 90s. I know, like I said, it's hard to get excited when you see what's being put into play now in movies. Rather than focusing on the story, everybody has an agenda. Such and such does this. This person's gay, that person's trans, this person's that. Like, I don't give a damn what they are. Just tell me a good story. What does it matter the who does who or who wears what to wear? Ugh. Yeah, like I said, the wife wants to see the fourth Captain America. I've been meaning to, you know, look into that and all that. It's like, I don't know. I'm like, I'll give it a watch, but there's nothing really after Endgame that's even other than Deadpool and Wolverine that I feel interested in. It's like, yeah, I haven't watched it, so like I said, I don't know what to tell you about Madam Web. I had no interest in the character. Just what I saw in the trailers, like, okay, this is not even remotely connected to the character I know. And it looks like they're just trying to do another, you know, team movie. And I have no idea. I was never a fan of Lilo and Stitch, so or Lilo or whatever. Why don't we just get Lilu back? From Fifth Element. Okay, I'm just kidding. That's right, because Milla's getting on a bit. But like I said, Series 2 coming up soon. I really got to decide on how we're going to do the Omega Files this year because once again we got a lot of Saturdays scheduled, and Saturdays just like drain the shit out of me. That's why I haven't been doing videos in the evening anymore, because I really spend the whole evening either falling asleep or just trying to decompress from work. So, well, the thing is, I don't know. It's like Coulson and Quake. Yeah, that was a while ago. Can what's her name Bennett tear away from her Hogan boyfriend, or was it Logan? Whatever the hell that guy's name, the internet sensation. I think he was the guy who went to a forest, found a dead body hanging from a tree, and started making jokes about suicide. Was it that guy I think she was dating? I don't give a shit. Well, I got to get running inside, folks. I'm about a minute over, so please be kind, be calm, be safe. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see y'all later. Take care, everyone. Enjoy what you can of Monday. Have a good one, everyone.